Listen up. Yesterday, Israeli occupation forces went to a refugee camp in the Gaza Strip, rounded up hundreds of Palestinian civilians, made them strip in the street in front of their houses, loaded them up into cars, and then drove them off to an unknown location.
Okay, so first off, pay attention to how he used the word civilians. Now, if you go look at the images, they're all military-aged men. And we know Hamas hides amongst their civilians. I think it's extremely biased or extremely deceptive to act as if they're just Palestinian civilians. Is that a possibility? Yes. Is it a likelihood? No. We also know that they're willing and often do fight in regular street clothes. In addition to that, when you have people that are literally willing to suicide bomb, yeah, it's probably a good idea to take a lot of their stuff off to make sure that they don't have anything. I find it funny how people act like Hamas is just the standard of morality and won't hide themselves amongst their civilians and try to blend in with their civilians. They do that, and then they claim they're a civilian, and then they got a bunch of people defending them because they think they're a civilian. They're playing a lot of you. Anyway, let's continue.
But the pictures of the shoes piled up in the streets reminds me of what we've seen at concentration camps in Germany. When I made the connection, and I know others have, it was chilling to realize. Think about what other regime rounded up people of a certain ethnicity and took them. Who parades naked civilians around in their own streets?
This is an unbelievable comparison, and honestly, it's kind of sick. But since he wants to go there, let's go there. If you paid attention, he talked about rounding up people of a certain ethnicity. And we know he was comparing this to Germany. There's a problem with this. Germany was rounding up men, women, children, elderly, whoever. But he keeps saying civilians, so he's allowing your mind to think it was women, children, elderly, whoever. The reality is, again, it was all military-aged men that Israel has rounded up. Him comparing it to Germany puts the mental picture in your mind of it being people of all ages, and Israel doing it indiscriminately. It's painting a false picture. In addition to that, I'm unaware of Jews committing mass terror acts in Germany. Okay, so think about this. He's comparing the IDF, who is responding to a terror attack and looking to eliminate the organization who wants the destruction of their state, to Nazi Germany, where the Nazi party was rounding up Jews by the millions and sending them to gas chambers. Women, children, elderly, whoever. He's actually trying to compare the two. Again, if you look at the images, it's all military-aged men that Israel's rounding up that he's talking about. Again, this comparison is disgusting. Oh, and I'm also still waiting for you to respond and show us who sent you that email.